Sagittarius, this is Just with your January 18th, 2020 weekly reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Sagittarius, man, this week, and probably times forward, you're looking really good in a home life situation. Really good. You're feeling very confident. You may be getting more attention than you realize in your neighborhood. Just look around, pay attention. You get out of your car when you're going into the store and you're just minding your business. It's like, you're looking at me. You're looking at me. Little old me. Yeah, you may be getting a lot of attention, and you could definitely have an opportunity to kind of go out, have a good time. And I feel keeping it all local, right? And in familiar places, okay? Some of you feel really good. So you may be even hosting in your home. And you really feel good about it. Your home looks nice. You're proud of excuse me, you're proud of your home. And you may feel like you're in a good place when it comes to home matters, okay? You're happy. Again, like I said, you're celebrating. And you may have a couple of people that celebrates with you and it's having a good time with you. I get two females and what looks like a male to me. Yeah. So it could be a male energy here. It could be, just three people, three and you or two and you. But I do feel like there could even be a reason to celebrate. Someone in your home may get good grades, new job, promotion. Hell, you could be doing really well at this time. So there's going to be a lot to celebrate. And I do feel like you can even get a tangible gift or someone giving you housewarming gift, that sort of thing. So home life looks really, really good. And you're really happy and you feel like you've accomplished quite a bit when you look around at your space and where you are. Now, I have to say, you may feel like secrets, if you're trying to keep something hidden, that's going to be a bit of a challenge for you this particular week. Also, the moon, something about moon transits right now, this particular week could be a bit difficult. I don't know what the moons are doing. I haven't been looking at any the astrology charts, so I'm a novice at best. I don't really know. But there's something about intuitive sides, moon, and kind of having that innate sense. Your sixth sense may be a bit challenged at this time, may be a bit off. I also feel like there can be news that's going to come to you that could be a bit delayed. Could be some difficult news to hear or delayed news coming from a particular person that you may struggle with. Like there's some struggle with a particular person. It could be you creating frustrations and struggles in their life or vice versa. But there's a delay in getting clarity or communication with a particular person in your life. And when I say that, don't just revert directly to love and intimate love. It could very well be family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, could be anyone. However, I feel like a lot of you guys are thinking extremely practical. Money is definitely coming in for you. Excuse me. And I just feel like you're building and you're saving and you're building and you're saving and you're planning. You're planning. You're not doing anything about the planning, but you are in mental plan mode, thinking about what you should do. And some of you may be continuing to beautify your home. You're really into your home right now. Some of you are really into this house thing. You have the bug. You want to make your outside look pretty as well as your inside. I do feel like, however, you're being frugal. I think that you guys can be a little bit more resourceful with couponing and more ways to cut corners and save some money. But I do feel like a lot of you guys are being very practical, very earthy, very grounded about tangible things. And if it's not beautifying the home that you have, it is taking these very small but very sure steps toward obtaining your own home. And it'd be a great thing for you to do because I do feel like you're going to be quite happy. Now, for some of you, I have to tell you and bear the bad news, you may not be able to break ground. Like I was telling Leo, you may not be able to buy new construction or get something. You may not find that right now. Don't give up, obviously. That's always my motto. Keep going. No doesn't mean no. It does mean no in a lot of things, but when it comes to your own personal pursuits of obtaining tangible things, it just means not now. So just remember that. You may not be finding new construction or, a place of property, land to set roots, but just be patient. Don't give up. Even if someone put a bad taste in your mouth. Some of you may feel like, you know what? I remember when I was in a horrible neighborhood, when I had to fight my way through, when I had a bad situation with my neighbors. Those are really quickly becoming a thing of the past, and you're now in a place of peace. Like, and at one point it may not have even just been neighborhood, although for some of you it could have been, right? It could just be deep down inside you were angry. Yes, you were angry, and wanted trouble from anyone that could bring you some, right? Shout out to Rick. Shout out to what was it? Rick James. Anyway, let me know if anyone knows that song. But yeah, you were looking for trouble from anyone that will give you some at one point. And you were the monster that people saw coming around the corner. And now you're just really chill. You're peace. You're in a happy place. You're in a good place. And I do feel like for some of you, it literally was moving locations. I would urge a lot of you guys, if you're still in that place where you feel in a bad place and you haven't made some physical adjustment to your life, look into that, because energy is so important. And when you do change energies, like your whole life definitely can change. So I do feel like you're in a place of peace right now, and you are very, very good at manifesting and manipulating energy right now. So use it to your benefit. 100%, because I do feel like you're going to have an opportunity to get some more money. News of money will be coming to you, more money, opportunities to get yourself out of one situation and into a far better situation. I feel like you guys, like you almost feel like you're coming full circle, or that you evolved, you elevated when it comes to, I don't even feel like it's just career, guys. Let's be honest. I really feel like Sagittarius says you guys have, upgraded completely. Just you, your spirit, your overall mentality, and how you see yourself and others and that sort of thing. And I do feel like you are taking things very seriously this particular year. And you may feel very much in control in your career matter, in your business sector. You may meet a very influential and powerful person who can completely change your career or your employment, your income for the better. And some of you may reach out to this person. Someone could be reaching out to you. Someone may, and I think I was telling you guys this last time, that I think I was telling you, I was telling another sign, but I remember saying something about you may be the catalyst to other people's evolution, right? So someone may admire your steps and how you've gotten to where you are, and now they want to reach out to you. Some of you also may get a lot of attention. Okay, if you have your own business, people really want to do what you do and know how you do. How do you do what you do? So great opportunity to make something out of that. See a need, fill a need, that type of thing. And I do just feel like overall, you guys are extremely powerful. Now, you may have been holding yourself up. It could be by force or by choice. And for a lot of you, it's by force. Feeling kind of blocked in a situation and needing to kind of wait for a situation to pass, for a problem to subside, until you got a clear understanding of the situation. You will get a clear understanding, and then you'll be off to the races. Gone will be the days, and it's not forever gone, right? But at least for now, I'm seeing gone are the days of the mental anguish and letting something completely die and be done. At least mentally, it's not plaguing you. I know last week, I know I was telling you guys, you got a lot on your mind. And I said, don't worry, because it's going to change. Well, here we are, front and center, and change. And that's replaced with a lot of control. And a lot of structure and understanding, stabilizing yourself. If it's not, again, like I said, you being very stable and very control and authoritative over your situation and being the influence around others, you're influencing this energy around other people as well. You may have that very much so coming into your life. So, dad, father energy, male energy doesn't have to be an older person, but someone who's knows how to kind of at least appear to be authoritative and in control. Typically, when the Emperor shows up, this is not someone who is pretending. They do have it outright. So, father energy, someone very significant in your life, could very well show up now. And there's an opportunity for some of you guys to make things right with family, with a father figure, with a male energy here. So, something with father, there's an opportunity to make a situation right in this with this person is what it looks like. And for others of you, I feel if it's not a person coming into your life, then it very well could be you taking that stance of authority and thus coming into the life of someone. But just know that someone is going to rush into your life, and these roles are going to be very apparent. Like, I'm the authority, you need my help, my guidance, my intellect, my structure, my stability. So there is some form of needing that, and someone coming in and asking for it, whether it be you going or someone coming in, that sort of thing. And I also feel like if it's not a willing going to the person, then it's you, someone coming in and proposing something, and there will be a decision to make whether or not you want to contractually align yourself with something. But this is a game changer. I have to say, this situation here, it feels to me like a game changer. It feels to me that something, and some of you may feel a little bit apprehensive. It could go against, this situation can impede to some extent on your freedoms. There's a lot of intimidation, so someone may feel quite intimidated by you, or not sure. And if you're feeling it, if it's you that's not really sure about the situation because it is a major decision that you need to make, take a step back from it. That's the best way to try to take yourself out of it so that you're not coming from a fear-based place. Take a step back from it and then try to approach it again down the line. And I feel like this is more like finance and this is a career situation. But if it seems a little bit too like, that's going to be too much for me to be bothered with, then you may decide to just say no. Okay. So when it comes to, but finances look really good. Your finances looks really, really good. And that seems to be what you really have on your mind overall, and you are settling things. You're paying with debts that you need to pay. And because you're looking at the bigger picture, you guys have, once again, long, you're looking at down the line, and you're looking at the long game, and you're becoming more clearer of what it is that you want and where you need to start one by one is what it looks like. But again, like I said, it's going to include a person, and you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush into anything. Don't feel like you have to rush. And again, like I said, your intuitive side, your innate intuition is a little bit off. It's challenged. So being, taking it slow and taking some time with the situation is probably best. Yeah. It's probably blessed. You may decide to eventually walk away from it once clarity does come to you. And some of you, let's just take an example. Your credit score, right? And you need your credit score to be fixed. And you're saying, well, I seen this ad that says that I could go to this credit company and they'll fix everything and blah, blah, blah. Or someone called me about it. And yeah, I've been thinking all this time, because you're manifesting, right? Things that you're thinking about, all of a sudden it becomes physically tangible to you. So if you're thinking of it now, all of a sudden someone comes and says, hey, I can fix your credit and da, da, da. But something about it just seems off, but you're not sure. And you don't want to rush in, and you've been spending money. It's like, should I spend any more money? And should I do this? And if you hold off, you'll realize that, you know what? I could do this myself. You just start getting the idea of how it can all come together and how you can do it yourself. It will take work and it will be tedious at times, but you can do it on your own. You can do it on your own. So it's that type of thing. It's like that's an example, but yeah, it's that type of thing. So don't count yourself out. And I said, and like I've been telling Cancer, I think I told Cancer another sign that it's just some timing things. It's about time and giving things time. Now, when it comes to love, well, you Sagittarius couples, I feel like could be an apology based around a disappointment, some heartbreak um, that I feel some of you are looking at the situation in a very practical sort of way. There may have been conflict, and the two of you now are in a better place. And I feel that you're not out of the woods completely with this person. You may have put them on ice for quite some time, and now you may be feeling like you're ready to communicate with this person. Okay? And, well, someone could do something a little bit risky to get your attention. Okay? And I do feel that if you are the one chasing after someone, you may be at the losing end. Whoever is the one chasing after a person, they're kind of at the losing end, because I feel that this person is very rooted in how they feel. And they've established themselves to a point where they don't need the other person. So they may already see someone as coming from, damn it, my words, I know what I want to say, but the words are not coming to me. They may see them at a disadvantage. That's what I want to say. They may see the person at a disadvantage. So I would think long and hard, Sagittarius, if it is you that's chasing someone. A lot of it has to do with timing. You're dealing with a very stubborn person, but someone who also may feel like, hell, I didn't do anything wrong. So good luck trying to convince me of anything. And I do feel that, this person, if there is a compromise, one can certainly be had, because I do feel like there's love that you share, but it doesn't come without a compromise where you're going to have to meet them at the middle. They're not going to give up all and just give everything over to you, but there is an opportunity to fix the relationship. It's going to take work, especially with whomever created the heartache and pain, created the breakup, the separation. It's going to take work. This is not something that it's just going to happen overnight and we're back together and everything is fine, because some of you are dealing with a very controlling individual. So you have to ask yourself, are you going to be controlled? Some of you can be in that controlling position. And someone is, they're back because they're struggling to be without you. They want to work it out. They do love you. But at the same time, they may feel like, they lose their power. They lose their self-importance with you. So it's kind of like Capricorn energy, which is weird, because I did Capricorn reading. The first reading I did was Capricorn. And here I am, I don't know how many readings later, I'm doing yours. Many readings later. And I'm kind of getting that energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn with his power plays. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying when it comes to this relationship with a bit of a power play. And as someone, I feel like there's a sense of contentment and peace that you've been in. So you kind of have to ask yourself, like, where were you before this person? Like before the breakup, where were you? How did you yourself, how did you feel before the breakup in your relationship? And how have you felt since a breakup, or since a betrayal, or since a disappointment? And how do you feel thinking about reconciliation? Think about all those things, because that's telltale. Again, your intuition is a little bit off. Getting someone to be loving and caring and compassionate toward you is going to be a challenge. And also Releasing a burden is going to be a challenge. So this may feel like a burden because there's so much work to get back to a place that you once was, or to even get up to a place that you've always wanted to be with this person. It's a lot of work. So there's a lot to consider in a relationship. You Sagittarius lovers. It's not impossible. Just obviously know what position you play, because each person is a clear person in control and is a clear person at a disadvantage. That's just what it looks like. And hell, if you put yourself in a doghouse, then, well, you deserve to be at a disadvantage. Sagittarius, if it's you or the other person, let me know in the comment section below. Sagittarius singles. Well, you know, single Sagittarius, I think that money is improving. You're really focusing on your plans. You have a lot of goals and plans, and more money is going to be coming your way. As a Sag as a whole, but we already dealt with that, right? And I do feel like a lot of you are focusing on your finances and your bottom line and building your income and just your stability overall. Like, that's what you're in love with. And I think that a lot of you are getting more and more creative, extremely creative in new ventures, new opportunities. But commitment could be coming your way. I think for a lot of you who probably you're not really opening yourself up to love, doesn't mean that it's not coming, because you are alluring. You are attracting people, Sag. So you could very well attract an individual, but also I do feel like a new job, new opportunity, new career venture could come your way. And I do feel like a lot of you guys will become very creative in new opportunities and new career ventures. Something major is going to be coming your way, by the way. That is kind of very traditional. Some of you could meet a literal Taurus, or someone who's very traditional, very stable, very by the book, does what's right. And you could attract someone now. I would say be careful, because you could also attract someone who's married. Just the way that it's all laying out to me can kind of give me that as well. But if it's not anything like that, because again, there's a little bit emotional manipulation that could be a bit of a challenge, that could very well come your way. But for you singles, and with that magician, it could always give me like a little bit of a manipulator, but it could also speak to someone who has a lot to offer. And they know exactly what they have and what they can do. So for some of you, you are attracting someone from your past, someone wanting to come out of the cold and wanting a new beginning with you. Could also present that in the form of a tangible thing. So offering to take you out, buy you something, that sort of thing. You also are attracting people who are very attracted to you, physically attracted to you is what I'm seeing here. Again, I get a very prominent individual may come into your life, and it could be like hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, but what? You may meet them, be like, what? Hello, what's your name? So yeah, definitely, you are now opening yourself up. You're not wallowing in defeat and heartbreak and pain and all of that has happened in the past. You're probably starting to really put that in the past, and well, up comes someone. Or you, Sag man, you could just spring right into someone's life out of nowhere. Just be careful what you're thinking about, because you're going to manifest it. As above, so below is what they say, right? So make sure that you keep the positive energy high. And really is a great time now to practice law of attraction, and to write, and to visualize, and to feel overall. Take on that Pisces energies. Pisces are natural manifestors, because they could just sit and just start feeling, and next thing you know, it's like it happens. So get into your feels, get into your head, and yeah, make something happen. Make the right partner come your way, because it seems like someone's coming. So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into relationships. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box. It explains everything that we look at. So if you're interested, click that link. If you want something personal, click the link to my website. Set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, please on the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Thank you, and have a great day, Sagittarius.